The cryptocurrency market is on the verge of a historic breakout, and Pi Network, Pi, stands out as one of the most promising assets poised for explosive growth. Currently trading around 76 cents, Pi Network's ongoing open mainnet update and upgrades could trigger a parabolic move, potentially sending its price 10x or higher in the coming weeks. Pi Network has been quietly building one of the largest organic communities in crypto, with millions of engaged users waiting for the full potentials and real-live utilities of its blockchain. Unlike speculative tokens, Pi has real utility. Its ecosystem includes decentralized apps, DApps, peer-to-peer commerce, and a growing developer network. Massive demand versus limited supply. The perfect storm for Pi Network's price surge. Pi Network presents one of the most compelling supply-demand dynamics in cryptocurrency history. With an estimated 47 million plus engaged users mining and holding Pi tokens, the network boasts one of the largest organic communities in crypto. However, the crucial factor driving its explosive potential is the severe liquidity constraint currently in place. Since Pi tokens aren't yet freely tradable on major centralized exchanges, the available supply on gray markets and IOUs represents only a tiny fraction of what would hit the market post-mainnet. This creates an extraordinary imbalance where millions of eager buyers could be chasing a relatively small pool of available tokens when proper trading begins. The mechanics are straightforward but powerful. Restricted supply phase. Most Pi exists in closed wallets, unable to be sold freely. Exchange listings. When Binance, Coinbase or other Tier 1 exchanges list Pi, it opens floodgates of demand. Price discovery shock. The sudden influx of buy orders against limited sell liquidity could create vertical price movements. Historical examples prove this pattern plays out violently in crypto markets. When Binance listed Shiba Inu, SHIB, in 2021, the token did a 28,000% rally in 3 months. Dogecoin's, Doge, first major exchange listing triggered a 12,000% surge within a year. Both assets shared Pi Network's key characteristics: massive grassroots communities, Doge, Reddit, meme culture, SHIB, Dogecoin killer, narrative, low initial liquidity on small exchanges before mainstream adoption, viral social media potential to attract speculative capital. Pi Network's advantages actually surpass these precedents. Unlike meme coins, Pi has real utility. Smart contracts, DApp ecosystem, mining mechanism created wider distribution than most tokens. Regulatory-friendly approach makes exchange listings more likely. The coming liquidity unlock event, open mainnet, could therefore trigger one of crypto's most dramatic price discovery phases. Conservative estimates suggest $5.10 is achievable quickly, while full bull market conditions could propel Pi toward $30.50 as trading volume normalizes. In a speculative frenzy scenario with exchange listings, influencer hype, and Bitcoin at new highs, $100 plus is not unrealistic given the sheer scale of pent-up demand. This supply shock thesis makes Pi one of the most asymmetric bets in crypto, where downside is limited by existing holder conviction, while upside potential could rewrite portfolio histories overnight. The key variable now is timing. When exchanges officially support Pi trading, the dam will break. Savvy investors are positioning early, recognizing this rare convergence of viral community, constrained supply, and imminent liquidity events. The lesson from history is clear. When a cryptocurrency with genuine grassroots adoption finally hits proper exchanges, the results are frequently explosive. Pi Network isn't just following this pattern, it's poised to redefine it on a larger scale. The only question is whether market participants will be positioned before the tidal wave of demand hits. Strategic implications. Accumulate Pi through approved channels before mainnet. Monitor exchange listing rumors. Binance, Coinbase announcements would be catalytic. Prepare for extreme volatility post-liquidity unlock. Hold through initial spikes. The largest gains may come in secondary waves after first pullback. This unique supply-demand setup makes Pi Network one of the few assets where buying the rumor before official listings could generate generational wealth. The numbers don't lie. When millions of holders finally get access to liquid markets, the math favors dramatic upward revaluation. The only missing ingredient is time. Price potential and strategic outlook for Pi Network. Short-term trajectory. Next 10 days. As Bitcoin approaches potential new all-time highs and altcoins begin showing renewed strength, Pi Network stands at a critical inflection point. Should Pi secure listings on major exchanges during this period, the initial price discovery phase could propel valuations to the $5 to $10 range. This early surge would be driven by pent-up demand from the network's millions of users finally gaining access to liquid markets, combined with speculative interest from traders anticipating the next major crypto breakout story. The limited circulating supply in these initial stages would amplify price movements, creating potentially volatile but rewarding conditions for early participants. Mid-term projections, post-mainnet launch. Following a successful open mainnet transition and full liquidity integration across multiple trading platforms, Pi Network's valuation could stabilize in the $30 to $50 range. This projection accounts for the network's established user base transitioning from holders to active participants in the ecosystem. At this stage, several key factors would contribute to sustainable price appreciation: exchange liquidity depth, merchant adoption rates, and the development of robust use cases within Pi's growing dApp ecosystem. The mid-term outlook particularly depends on the core team's ability to facilitate seamless fiat on-ramps and foster meaningful utility beyond speculative trading. Long-term vision, 2025-2026. Looking toward the next bull cycle, Pi Network's potential escalates dramatically if it achieves its vision of becoming a widely adopted Layer 1 blockchain. A $100 plus valuation becomes plausible if the network successfully positions itself as a viable platform for decentralized applications and everyday transactions. This would require Pi to demonstrate technological scalability, maintain strong developer activity, and achieve measurable real-world adoption metrics comparable to current top-tier blockchains. The long-term price ceiling ultimately depends on Pi's ability to transition from a promising project to a fully fledged blockchain economy with sustainable tokenomics and clear competitive advantages in the crowded Layer 1 space. Strategic recommendations for investors' portfolio management: existing Pi holders should maintain their positions with secure storage solutions, recognizing that the most significant appreciation potential lies ahead. The current phase represents the calm before true price discovery begins, making this an inopportune time for premature divestment. Those with mining capabilities should continue accumulation through verified channels, as each additional Pi token held could represent substantially greater future value. Market monitoring: vigilance regarding exchange developments remains crucial. The announcement of listings on Tier 1 platforms like Binance or Coinbase would likely serve as the primary catalyst for Pi's first major price movement. Investors should establish reliable information channels to receive timely updates on such developments, as the window for advantageous positioning may be brief. Macro preparation: astute investors will align their Pi strategy with broader market cycles. The anticipated altcoin season, expected to follow Bitcoin's next consolidation phase, could provide ideal conditions for Pi's breakout. Maintaining liquidity in stablecoins or core crypto assets ensures readiness to capitalize on emerging opportunities within the Pi ecosystem as market conditions evolve. This multi-phase outlook underscores Pi Network's unique position at the intersection of grassroots adoption and impending market integration. While volatility should be expected throughout each stage, the project's fundamentals suggest unprecedented price discovery potential as it progresses through these critical milestones. The coming periods will test both the network's technical capabilities and its community's conviction, with successful navigation of these challenges potentially rewriting expectations for what a community-driven cryptocurrency can achieve. While Bitcoin and Ethereum lead the market, Pi Network is the dark horse that could deliver life-changing gains in this cycle. The combination of real adoption, limited liquidity, and imminent exchange listings makes it one of the most asymmetric bets in crypto today. Don't miss out. The Pi Network explosion is coming sooner than you think.